I spent my money on the most popular YouTube growth tools to tell you which one's worth it or not for growing your channel. Let's dive in. All right, so the first tool is something called ClickPilot, and I actually use this every single damn day when it comes to ideating for my thumbnails and titles. So basically how it works is that you can upload your thumbnails right here, click this, boom, and you have two thumbnails here. And you can compare thumbnails with this little button here. You can also write the title. So my title is, I tried every YouTube growth tool, these are the best. And you can also try multiple titles by just like pressing this button right here. And you can test your thumbnails and see like which one is the best. Now, the reason why I like this tool the most is because first of all, like obviously you can put your channel handle here and see how it would look on YouTube, but also you can add your competitors. So you go here and go to your search term. You can just type in the search term that people are looking for. So like I would just literally type in YouTube growth tools and you'll see a bunch of YouTube videos. Now, I don't really like this, so I'm gonna go back here and just search up YouTube growth. And as you can see, I can press R to randomize the thumbnails, and I like to have mine in the middle, if it will go to the middle. And I just like to compare my thumbnail versus other people's thumbnails. And funny enough, one of my videos are literally on the search term right here. This got 20.7K. And by the way, I put this on ClickPilot to test out this thumbnail versus everyone else's in my niche. Now, who should be using this? Honestly, anyone that wants to stand out in terms of YouTube, but you do have to be like decent at making thumbnails. So before you use this tool, please make sure that you have a few skills in Photoshop and use this to compare your thumbnails with your other competitors. I will say though, this is not free. There is a pricing plan. So you're looking at $10 a month for doing this or $15 a month and you get like a bunch of other goodies, but I just have the $10 a month plan. Yes, it is paid. It's not free, unfortunately, but it is worth the money. And if you are making money on YouTube, it is a business expense. So let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool is something you probably already know of. It's called VidIQ. Now, VidIQ is a controversial tool because some people like it, some people don't like it. I like it personally for a few things. Now, one thing I will have to say is VidIQ or any YouTube growth tool isn't going to be the sole proprietor of your success. Your success solely is based on if you can entertain someone for long enough and if YouTube sees you as a person that can attract people on the platform for longer periods of time. So no tool is going to get you freaking millions of views, but I like to use VidIQ for a few things. So if you go here to keywords, you can literally search up any keyword that you're looking at making a video for. So let's say if you were making a video for how to find clients on YouTube, for example, because that's in my search term, you can see the competition, the search volume, and you can also filter from biggest search volume to smallest search volume, and you can search the overall score. So the overall score essentially just means like how good of a search term this is to break into. But let's look at something else. Let's look at like Steam Deck. For example, if you all seen my last video, you've seen that I blew up a video with the Steam Deck, and you can go to the search volume and see what's going on. People are obviously searching for the Steam machine, and we can literally just take this and go to YouTube real quick and search up Steam machine and see what's popping off. And you can make videos based on the Steam machine. And this is exactly how I would like to use VidIQ, but there are a few other things that I want to talk about. Number one is that they're obviously constantly innovating. Like this wasn't here freaking shit like 6 months ago, 3 months ago. This is actually like very fairly new. You can see outliers in your niche. You can see trending keywords like SEO on YouTube, which I don't understand. SEO doesn't even matter in the first place. There's like little tools that you can use, and to be honest, I haven't even gone through these yet because there's so much like new stuff that's always being added to VidIQ. You can also optimize your videos. You can see your videos. You can go to more tools here. You can look at outliers, which is basically like a 1 of 10. But on VidIQ, you get daily ideas. So you can see here, let's see what kind of ideas pop up for me. Obviously, a lot of them are not going to be that good, but it can give you some ideas based on your next video. You can check out your competitors here too, and just see like what they're up to, what they're doing. You can look at your subscribers. You can look at Learn, which is just basically like courses. You can create thumbnails, topics, ideas, titles right here. And like, I'm like messing around here. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't remember even doing this, but you can also clip. There's also a script writer, and you can generate videos, apparently. There's just so many new things that I'm just not even caught up on VidIQ, but I will say I do use VidIQ solely for the keyword research tool. I've been using this since 2023, and I think VidIQ, depending on what your doing is worth it. So basically, give it a try. I believe there's a free trial, but I'm not too sure. I do know if you use my link, you can get the first month for $1. So if you want to try it for $1, you can. But VidIQ is one of those things where I like to have just in like my pocket and in my toolbox. So let's move on to the next tool. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite YouTube growth tools. I've used this to get tens of thousands of views, no joke. And let me talk about it. It's called 1of10.com. So this is basically going to show you all of the viral outliers that are happening on YouTube from 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 months ago, 3 months ago, 10 days ago. This is just like the tool if you want to find outliers to not copy, but use as inspiration and like put your own little twist on them. So there's a few things I want to talk about here. Number one is how to use this tool and how I would like to use this tool. So I go here to filters and I have this preset that I've saved myself called banger virality. And basically what I did is I put the multiplier to 2x to 500x, 900 to 100,000 subs, and the last 6 months ago. And I'm going to press apply changes. By the way, the multiplier just means like how many, I don't even know how this works, to be honest. I'm not going to talk to you like a fucking expert. I just use 2x to 500x, okay? We're going to press apply changes here, and we're going to see what pops up. Now, there's going to be a lot of stuff that is going to pop up that gets tens of thousands of views. Now, you're probably thinking like, oh, these are really just not worth it for me. I don't know how to use these thumbnails and titles. Like, these are just not my niche. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to go here and type something in. So we can literally type in something like productivity, which is a fairly popular niche. Now we're gonna see what's been popping off in terms of productivity. So right here, the simplest productivity tool that actually works, 87K, 35K subscribers. This is a video that has popped off for this person in specific.
I was searching on Amazon for a simple visual
because it's got more views than subscribers, and we can go here, go to most popular, see what's going on here. This person has a video with 1.3 million views 8 months ago. So like this is gold for anyone that's in productivity or even in like a different niche that you can take from these thumbnails and titles and put them into your own. And funny enough, I actually use this for my YouTube growth for idiots video. So I'm going to search up personal finance. And you're going to see something really interesting. If we search up personal finance for idiots like me, I saw this thumbnail on 1of10 by this guy named Arteri. Shout out to Arteri. And this was 7 months ago and it got 300,000 views. And this guy only has 41K. And I took this and I made a video called YouTube Growth for Idiots Like Me, and it got like 21,000 views in 1 month, which was insane. So I literally used this, or I found this on 1of10 and I used it for my own channel. So this is how I really like to use 1of10, is just like research for upcoming videos, and especially if I don't have any ideas for thumbnails and titles. Now, one thing I really like is the bookmark section of 1of10. You can save every single video that you find, and I have this little bookmark called cool stuff with over 123 videos that are viral, that have more views than subscribers, and that are proven to work. And I actually gave this away in my group called Winners Club. And if you go down to announcements, my bad, important, I actually sent everyone my bookmark folder for 1of10, and you don't even need 1of10 to access this. So everyone got a copy of all the thumbnails that I've been copying, which is actually super, super sick. Now, there's a few other things about 1of10 that you should know about. There's an idea generator, there's a title generator, and a thumbnail generator. The thumbnail generator is actually pretty good, but it is a bit pricey, and that's the only problem. So let's talk about the price of 1of10. It's a great tool. Like, I'll just be honest here, it's an amazing tool, but the pricing is going to be a little bit more on the pricier side. It's going to be $50 a month for basic, and pro $90 a month, which comes with the thumbnail generator and title generator. But I genuinely think if you do have $50 to spend, I think one of the best things you can do is learn how to do YouTube, of course, but if you want a tool when it comes to like ideating for ideas, it could be worth it. It really just depends on you as the person. So yeah, that is 1of10.com. I personally use it. I use it as a business expense, a tax write-off, because yes, I pay taxes, and yeah, so it's really up to you on whether or not you want this or not, but I do believe that it is worth it. Alrighty, now this is by far one of my favorite YouTube growth tools, and it's not necessarily a YouTube growth tool, but it's gonna be making you YouTube videos 10,000 times faster. I use this with every single video. It is worth the money. I am not affiliated with this software. I just use it because it's so freaking good. So it is called Firecut, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to remove silences from your videos, remove filler words, remove repetition, add zoom-ins, add animated captions, add automated B-roll, add automated music, add chapters, add voiceovers, add everything. Like, it literally does everything for you. So let me show you exactly how it works. So basically you recorded your audio, right? Let me show you my audio. What happens when you have an iPhone, a dead channel, 2 hours, and a dream? 25,000 views. This is my raw, uncut video with a bunch of like mess ups and pauses, etc. So watch this. I'm going to make the timeline like this, like so, and we're gonna do remove silences right here, and we're gonna make this super tight, and we're just gonna press go, and look what happens. It automatically cuts your video. It's gonna detect silences first of all, then it's just gonna automatically freaking cut your audio just like that and save you literally hours of your time. And that's not even the best part about this software. And by the way, I'm selling this hard. I'm not even affiliated. I don't have a promo code or anything. It's just fucking good. Like, I'm telling you right now. So we go back here, and then we're going to, well, like in my videos, I have a white background in all my content. So we're gonna do this right here. And then we're gonna add a few tracks. We're gonna add like 10 video tracks right here. Actually, well, like 3. Okay, keep it simple and check this out. What we're gonna do is go to Firecut. We're gonna go to add B-roll, or find B-roll, my bad. Go to automatic, and then high, and then you can go to Jiffy, like straight up Jiffy or anywhere you want, videos, GIFs, images, and we're gonna find B-roll. Literally click that and check what happens. So basically it's done right here, and check this out. Oh, fuck. All right, now it's done. Check this out. Obviously this is not like the best, but it gives you just like filler that you can edit later if you want. So we're gonna delete the non-existent video tracks and check this out. What happens when you have an iPhone, a dead channel, 2 hours, and a dream? 2 hours. Everything you know about growing a YouTube channel is complete. Next, I had this channel that I haven't posted on since 2023, which is almost 3 years ago. Your channel will die because your audience forgot. Everyone on earth is their own little main character, means that even if you haven't posted for, and obviously like this needs work, but you know, this is completely AI, but look at this. So we go here to back, we have like every little timeline. So if we don't like this right here uploading, we can find a different video. So like maybe like this one right here, and then it just automatically places it for you. And then we can take this, let's lock this first. We could take this, we could put it down here, and then bang, 2 hours. And what we can do as well is like add an effect. So we can go here to my presets, and then we can go to like light camera shake, hours, and then we can go to slide in on the right, hours, and then we can literally edit videos like 10 times faster. So this is why I like Firecut. I use this with every single one of my videos, and I'll be completely transparent. I only use this for removing silences and removing profanity sometimes and removing fillers and removing repetition. Like, these 4 things is going to make your editing so much faster. So please, if you do want to try Firecut, I will say there is a free 7-day trial, and it's not even that expensive. I believe it's like $15 a month, $20 a month, or something along those lines. Please, I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that, but it is completely worth it. And the way I see it is like, you're pretty much stuck with 3 choices, like editing your videos yourself, spending hours editing, hiring a video editor for a shit ton of money and it not being worth it, or just getting Firecut and have it do like 90% of the work, and then you just like tweak the small stuff, which is like the B-roll and the A-roll, etc. So that's what my thoughts are on Firecut. I truly believe this is like a great tool that I think you should be using. So yeah, let's get to the next tool. All right, let's go into the tool that we all use. All right, let's go into the tool that we all use. It's YouTube Studio. Should you use this? Yeah. Should you not pay too much attention to it? Yeah, just focus on good videos, man. Like, honestly, CTR, retention, all that stuff is good to look at, but really like the main metric you want to look at is your videos actually getting better, or are they actually getting worse, or do they suck? So there's a lot of things that you can do with YouTube Studios. Obviously, you know, like you can check out how long people are watching on your videos, the graph, the reach, the CTR, the impressions, but please don't pay too much mind to this. Just make good content. Let's go on to the next tool. Alrighty, this is Velio. So it's kind of like 1 of 10. Basically nothing really to talk about here. You can just search keywords here. So we can go to like Steam Deck, see what's going on. We can go to YouTube growth, see what's going on. It's basically just like a different UI to 1 of 10. And please, if I am being ignorant, and there's something that 1 to 10 doesn't do that Velio does, and vice versa, please let me know in the comments below. But I do like checking out Velio once in a while. Again, I use this once in a while, but I do use 1 to 10 a little bit more. You can bookmark channels. They got like a little taskbar thing. You can create folders, and you can learn things too. So yeah, like, you know, Velio's cool. Velio's cool, but I personally like 1 to 10 more. Alrighty, now let's talk about what we all use, which is ChatGPT. And this is a YouTube growth tool, yes, but there is some caveats and there's some big things that y'all need to understand about this software, okay? A lot of people that I talk to use ChatGPT to write their scripts, their titles, their thumbnails, their hooks, their everything, and they literally just like replace creativity with AI. Trust me when I say this, it's not going to work, okay? You suck at scripting if you just ask ChatGPT to generate a script and then you just say that script out loud and think it's going to get a bunch of views. Now that might sound harsh, but it is true. AI, let's just get into this real quick, okay? There's a thing called AI psychosis, and I do believe that is the same thing with YouTube. AI is going to kiss your ass and tell you that your thumbnails, titles, scripts are good when they really aren't. AI is programmed to basically like be on your side. So the only way I see ChatGPT or other AIs like being really good for you, specifically let's say OpenAI or ChatGPT, is if you specifically tell it to be very harsh with you. Now, once you do that, you can also feed the AI different kind of contexts. Like this right here, I have a money maxing AI that you can find in Winners Club, and this is based on like all of my materials, all of my like 6-hour freaking courses, etc. And it is just in one whole ass AI. And what I can do is I can take this thumbnail and title, screenshot it, copy it, paste it, and just ask it, would my audience like this video? Now this is like a modified version of my school AI, so this is built specifically for my audience. So like I actually added like my audience's demographic in here. The other people inside Winners Club have something different, but let's just click this, would my audience like this video, rate it out of 10. Now it's going to give a rating, and this right here, even though it says rating 9 out of 10 for your audience, I still am going to take it with a pinch of salt because AI is AI, it's not a human, and also it doesn't know 100% for a fact whether or not this is actually a 9 out of 10 for my audience. So what I'm trying to say is ChatGPT and AIs are great. They're great tools for references, and keyword, they are tools. Tools don't get the job done. It's the skill of the person holding the tool that gets the job done. A hammer is not going to build a house by itself, right? A hammer is going to build a house if you have the right construction man working on your goddamn house. You know what I'm saying? So please use ChatGPT. Use all these tools with a pinch of salt. At the end of the day, they are tools, but these are every single tool that this is every single tool that I use. Please take it with a pinch of salt. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, talk to you later. Peace. Oh yeah, and fun fact, I'm using Final Cut to edit this video, so check this out. So I go remove silences, go to tight, press go, and it is automatically editing my 20-minute long video for me. So I'm telling you, man, this tool is something different. I use this with every piece of content, and as you can see, like, it is just editing the video for me. I'm so freaking happy. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, man, and please, tools are tools at the end of the day. But yeah, talk to you soon. Peace.